The Tech Vision Group is the technology, IP, innovation, and more importantly, technology convergence-focused research and consulting arm of Frost & Sullivan. We cover technologies across what we call as 9 technology clusters. These are groups of technologies that are all related and relevant, and we believe that more than 90% of world's technologies and innovations can be mapped in this 9 technology cluster formation. So these analysts we have around the world are talking to scientists and engineers and professors and other executives, collecting information about exactly what's in the pipeline of R&D across these 9 clusters, across the geographies, and across the different types of organizations. Frost & Sullivan is a very vertically focused organization. We cover a dozen different industries, 3 dozen sub-industries, whereas Tech Vision is a horizontal group that covers technologies that cut across all kinds of industries and applications. About 8 years ago, we decided to launch a new initiative called the Top 50 Technologies and Convergence Opportunities. And there were 2 primary objectives behind this initiative. The first was to devise and apply a very simple but comprehensive methodology to a base of hundreds of technologies and identify the 50 hottest and most valuable technologies on an annual basis. And the second objective was to look for potential convergence opportunities where 2 or more of these technologies could potentially come together and create a unique combination to provide an innovative product or a solution or a business model. So every year, our technology analysts from around the world, focused on 9 different technology clusters, get together where they discuss and debate and we rate and rank different technologies using this proprietary methodology and come up with this list of top 50 most valuable, the hottest, the coolest technologies that will make an impact. We are living in some very interesting times. It's less about invention, it's more about innovation. Every day we wake up and it's an endless list of interesting technologies and even more intriguing possibilities. We cover 3,000 technologies in a year. Each of these technologies are like stars in the universe with its own ecosystem of technology developers, patent holders, investment specialists, standards bodies, scientists, professors. It's a whole complex world, and they're all focused on the next big thing, an application of those technologies and finding new industries and applications. For us, that's cool. But what is cooler is when you start connecting those dots and you say, hey, if we start doing this serendipitous connections between technologies and come up with the next big thing, that is going to be valuable for most of our clients. And that's the real value behind what Tech Vision provides its customers.
From the team that brings you the Frost & Sullivan Executive Mind Exchange, the Frost & Sullivan Customer Engagement Leadership Council is your seat at the table. Join the council and network with council members throughout the year. Participate in Executive Mind Exchange events year-round. Join virtual interactive roundtable discussions on customer engagement. See best practices firsthand at site tours. And get access to bonus content to up your game. You'll reap the rewards of building an exclusive executive network of peers in other industries. You'll enhance lifelong learning and develop your executive leadership capabilities. You'll remain a relevant and high-performing leader well into the future. Join the Customer Engagement Leadership Council.
The Tech Vision Group is the technology, IP, innovation, and more importantly, technology convergence focused research and consulting arm of Frost & Sullivan. We cover technologies across what we call as 9 technology clusters. These are groups of technologies that are all related and relevant, and we believe that more than 90% of world's technologies and innovations can be mapped in this 9 technology cluster formation. So these analysts we have around the world are talking to scientists and engineers and professors and other executives, collecting information about exactly what's in the pipeline of R&D across these 9 clusters, across the geographies, and across the different types of organizations. Frost & Sullivan is a very vertically focused organization. We cover a dozen different industries, 3 dozen sub-industries, whereas Tech Vision is a horizontal group that covers technologies that cut across all kinds of industries and applications. About 8 years ago, we decided to launch a new initiative called the Top 50 Technologies and Convergence Opportunities. And there were 2 primary objectives behind this initiative. The first was to devise and apply a very simple but comprehensive methodology to a base of hundreds of technologies and identify the 50 hottest and most valuable technologies on an annual basis. And the second objective was to look for potential convergence opportunities where 2 or more of these technologies could potentially come together and create a unique combination to provide an innovative product or a solution.
Good evening.
I welcome you all to this very fabulous gala where we will be celebrating some of the great successes that all of you have achieved in your careers, in your organizations.
We're deeply honored to receive this award.
Thank you very much, Frost & Sullivan. Thank you for recognizing our technology.
We deeply appreciate the recognition. Thank you so much.
We're incredibly humbled and thankful that Frost & Sullivan has actually recognized our efforts and bestowed this honor upon us, not just for the obvious reasons, but the intangibles of adding a little bit of fuel to our gas tanks as we go through this entrepreneurial journey.
Everyone in this room, hopefully, and their families are going to be impacted by what this company is about to do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome. Thank you very much for joining us for the first ever Frost & Sullivan Asia Pacific Best Practices Virtual Awards Ceremony. My name is Terrence Das and I shall be your host this evening. Now, it's quite the interesting dynamic we've got going on with an award ceremony like this one. I'm here, sitting amidst a sea of virtual stars, all decked out in my chocolate suit and my pink scarf here, looking like a shiny Turkish delight, while you guys are anywhere and everywhere in the world. You could be at home, nicely, comfortably seated in your favorite couch with your blanket and your favorite drink, your favorite snack, or you could be at work watching and viewing this experience from your desktop or laptop, or you could be out on a beach, chilling out, enjoying the view while you're taking in the experience of this virtual awards ceremony. Thank you. From wherever you are in the world today, and whatever time it is in the world today, we want to thank you for being a part of the very first Frost & Sullivan Virtual Awards Ceremony. Now, today, ladies and gentlemen, we want to invite you to really sit back, relax, and let your hair down. That's right, that's another thing I'm good at, letting my hair down. Today, get a drink, grab a snack, get extra comfy, and enjoy this experience. This is the 18th edition of the Frost & Sullivan Asia Pacific Best Practices Awards Ceremony, and it provides an ideal opportunity for us to truly recognize those companies that are inspired by visionary growth, innovation, and thought leadership. And we take pride in recognizing companies that have exhibited these exemplary qualities. We have an interesting lineup for you today, and tonight we celebrate 14 of the best national and regional companies gathered here virtually from around the world. To keep you engaged, not only do you have my, very shiny Turkish delighty self, but we also have Frost & Sullivan's best of the best thought leaders to give us their insights and stories of the world that we live in today. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get started. And I would like to invite to give the opening ceremony for this event. I believe it is 3 a.m. where he is in sunny, normally sunny California, US of A. Please welcome Frost & Sullivan's Arup Zutshi, Global President and Managing Partner. Arup.
Thank you, Terrence. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Hello, everyone. On behalf of the board of Frost & Sullivan, my fellow partners, and especially my team in Asia Pacific, I would like to welcome you all to our virtual Best Practices Asia Pacific Banquet. I know these are extraordinary times, but it is so gratifying to see how all of you and your companies have excelled in the areas of product innovation, technology innovation, customer value enhancement, and many other award categories that we are giving out later today. Each year, over 1,000 Frost & Sullivan analysts are tracking and monitoring more than 275,000 market segments across all the major industries, such as the ICT industry, healthcare, energy, environment, mobility, to just name a few. While the primary focus of our analysts is to identify growth opportunities and identify companies with great future growth potential. But during the research process, they also identify companies that are operating at best practices level. Frost & Sullivan Awards are completely unbiased, and they follow a very rigorous process and methodology. Each award is very carefully identified, and each award has a number of criteria on which companies in that market segment are benchmarked. Some of them include revenues, revenue growth rates, unit shipments, technology innovation, product innovation, to just name a few. So I know all of you have done extremely well in order to achieve this recognition and achieve this best practices award from Frost & Sullivan. I would like to take this opportunity of congratulating all the award recipients today. I want you all to take these awards and celebrate these awards with your teams, with your customers, with your suppliers, with your board members, and with your investor group as well. But the most important group I would encourage all of you to celebrate this is with your families. We know what it takes for families to do in order to help us achieve our level of success. So with that, I once again welcome you all to the Asia Pacific Best Practices Banquet. I wish you all the very best. I look forward to seeing you all next year as well. Thanks for coming, and be safe.
Thank you, Arup. Certainly the best looking man in California at 3 a.m. because everybody else virtually is in their jammies while you, sir, are in a suit. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to move on. We take you now to Sydney, Australia, and to get his take on what it means to be zooming back into fitness, please help me welcome Frost & Sullivan's own Mark Dugan, director from Sydney, Australia.
Thank you, Terence. Well, although it may not look like it, I do like to exercise, although I should say that's not me in that picture. And for the past couple of years, I've been doing group exercise classes called F45, or Functional 45, which is high-intensity interval training done in a group with individual trainers. It's quite addictive, with the personal interaction and community spirit providing a great part of the enjoyment. So as you can imagine, when COVID hit us in mid-March, many businesses had to rapidly adopt new business models in this new environment, and gyms, of course, were no exception. In the new circumstances, they had a choice to either close the doors or to try other ways to continue to deliver a service. Fortunately, in F45's case, they went for the latter and introduced what we've called Zoom workouts. As you can see in the next picture, you do these in your own home, but you join trainers and other F45ers via a Zoom link. It's proved surprisingly effective, and whilst it doesn't offer the face-to-face benefit of real classes, it does provide a structure to your day and a sense of community. In fact, it's been so successful that they are continuing even after the lockdown restrictions have eased. I think it's a great example of how businesses have quickly adapted in the new COVID world and how there is really no excuse for not staying fit these days. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mark, and look forward to your before and after photos before zooming into fitness and after zooming into fitness. On that note, it is time to start the award ceremony proper. And I'd like to hand the virtual floor back to Mark to begin with the first award presentation. Over to you, Mark.
Thanks, Terence. Well, the first award of this evening is for the Malaysia Contact Center Applications Vendor of the Year. Now, this award recipient has long been a leader in the contact center applications market and continues to attract customers through its evolving, innovative, feature-rich, and market-relevant solutions. Registering over 15% year-on-year growth in 2019 in a competitive market enabled this vendor to strengthen its market share further, capturing over 21% of the Malaysian market. Frost & Sullivan congratulates Avaya.
And I'd like to now invite Sammy Amos, Vice President of APJ, to kindly say a few words and to receive the award.
Thank you, Mark, and thank you, Frost & Sullivan, for this honor. We feel very privileged to be part of this ceremony. A contact center is something in our DNA. I've been in this company for a good 15 years now. And this award is a further proof of the performance of our team in Malaysia. We've had the guys, stay up late and make sure that we win those deals, but also make sure that our customers are successful, roll out the project successfully. This is also a testament to the trust that we have in the market. So thank you to our customers. So our team in Malaysia, thank you. Our customers, thank you. And last but not least, I want to again for this recognition. Thank you.
Thank you, Sammy, and congratulations once again to Avaya. On that note, I hand you back to Sydney, Australia, with Mark for the next award.
Well, next up is the second award for the Thailand Outsourced Contact Center Service Provider of the Year. As a consistent leader in the Thailand outsourced contact center services market, this recipient thrives by focusing on innovation and enhancing customer value. The provider's breadth of services, which encompass the full customer lifecycle, is rare in the market. Its ability to deliver customized solutions, leveraging proven processes, best-in-class technology platforms, and a skilled workforce have helped the company sustain its growth momentum. Please join me in congratulating One-to-One Contacts.
Congratulations to One-to-One Contacts. And I'd like to invite Chairman of Executive Committee and Managing Director, Sukanya Vanik-Savong, to kindly receive the award and to say a few words.
Hi, this is my great honor to receive this award again this year. Please give me a minute to share something about One-to-One. This year come over almost 20 years of the company. We have gone through so many things. We learned and change and come over lots of obstacles. Of course, the way to success is not that easy. The most important thing is how to be together, understand the same target, how to keep working together. Sometimes we fight, sometimes we learn, and we try to adjust ourselves and target to our customer, how to keep delivering the best quality service to our client. As you all may know that this past half year is very tough time for many of us. In difficult time, we also find out that there are always opportunities and problems, but we cannot choose. We have to go to pass the problems and also take the opportunity to go for another step. This is the 8th year to receive this award. Every year, time this award still excites all of us and make us proud not only to maintain but how to take a new challenge, new step, and some is small, some is big step. Sometimes we slip down and how to stand up and walk forward and try to have full of energy and inspiration to make things happen. Thanks to all our customers, all my colleagues, my competitors will give us energy and support. We will never let you down, even how hard new future transformation it will be. Again, thanks Frost & Sullivan for this award. Thank you very much.
Congratulations once again to One-to-One Contacts, and thank you, Kun Sukanya, for receiving the award. I'll hand you back to Mark to now present his final award with us this evening. Over to you, Mark.
Thanks again, Terence. Well, my final award for tonight is for the Asia Pacific Process Safety Systems Product Line Strategy Leadership Award. As the leading vendor of process safety systems, this company understands that manufacturing plants can be completely secure only when they combine functional safety and cybersecurity. The recipient uses the latest technology solutions to implement protection across multiple layers. It has also been working closely with customers to deliver complex solutions to provide a holistic purchase experience. Frost & Sullivan congratulates Haima.
Congratulations to Haima, and I want to invite Mr. Friedhelm Best, who is the Vice President, to kindly receive the award and to say a few words. Mr. Best. Congratulations to Mr. Freedom Best as well as to the team at Haima. And we are going to be moving on. We'd like to congratulate all our recipients thus far. And we may even try to get Hema back online to kindly receive the award properly. So we would like to hear what Mr. Best has to say. So let us now, hope that you guys are enjoying the evening, but you know what? Let us know how you're feeling right now. I mean, this is a virtual show. We can't really hear your applause. We can't really hear your excitement, but I know you're pretty used to the idea of clapping and cheering in front of a screen all by your lonesome. So please, do kindly do that right now. On a count of 3, come on, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. 1, 2, 3, put those hands together and make some noise. I'm pretending to hear you, but you know I can't. So please do, ladies and gentlemen, instead smash that like button. If it's right there before you, smash that like button. And also let us know what you're doing right now, what you're wearing, what kind of beverage you're enjoying in the comment section down below. This will complete the entire virtual experience that we've got going on, and we can also find out how you guys are feeling as you're viewing this from around the world. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I know we've heard a little bit about fitness and how Zoom has transformed the way we work out, but we've got other exciting stories from around the world. We're going to head down south to Singapore, Lion City, where we have Cindy Gunn, Vice President of Frost & Sullivan, to now share her story. Over to you, Cindy.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Frost & Sullivan Best Practices Awards ceremony. So today, the story that I wanted to share is about Lady Gaga, who is an American singer known for her outrageous costumes and out-of-the-box personality. She is also a rule breaker, an innovator, and a powerful voice for anti-bullying. One of the main stories I want to share today is the making of her #1 album called Born This Way, which was released in 2011. Normally, most music albums are recorded in a soundproof, high-tech studios where electronic shape songs to perfection. This is how it is done, and this is the rule. But Lady Gaga recorded her music while she was on tour in her studio bus, a special bus that was created with recording equipment. This rule-breaker method of music recording kept her inspired and engaged with her fans while she's on tour. Now, after the release of this album, she also launched Born Brave Bus, a place where people have access to professionals and group chats about mental health, depression, bullying, schools, and friends. She also started a foundation called Born This Way Foundation. Now, you see, Lady Gaga didn't become the success she is today based solely on her talent. She became one because of her immense loyalty from her fans through her music, her message, and the community she has built around them. So, the story I want to tell today is to the business community to create the equivalent of her studio bus. Get your team to interact with end users, connect with your customers, and people who use the product that you produce. Get them on the Lady Gaga bus. Over to you, Terrence.
Thank you, Cindy. And who's not a big fan of Lady Gaga? If you're not a big fan of her creativity and out-of-the-box personality, I'm sure you're already quite intrigued by her out-of-the-box approach to reaching out using said creativity. It is time for the next set of awards. And on that note, we'll take you back to the Lion City, Singapore, where Cindy will be presenting the next award. Over to Cindy.
The first award I'm presenting is called the Malaysia Property Development Competitive Strategy Innovation and Leadership Award. Despite a highly competitive property development market in Malaysia, this company stands out with its engineering excellence, reputable building integrity, and an unwavering enthusiasm in product and service quality. With an in-house construction arm, this award recipient delivers properties that are featured best-in-class property traits. Commendable strategies in competitive innovation have led to service excellence that exceeds customer expectations. Frost & Sullivan congratulates UOA Development Berhad.
Congratulations to UOA Development Berhad. I'd like to now invite Stephanie Kong, the General Manager of Projects, to kindly receive the award and to say a few words. Stephanie.
Thank you, Terence, and thank you, Cindy. Good evening, distinguished guests, fellow recipients, and everyone tuning in at home. I'm honored to be accepting this award on behalf of UOA, and I'm immensely management and colleagues who deserve the credit of leading us to this achievement. UOA was established in 1987 with an earnest objective to develop and invest in high-quality properties that will become the hallmark of distinction. Over the past 3 decades, has successfully delivered many prime, commercial, and residential properties with an outstanding track record of delivery completed ahead of schedule. It's humbling for us to receive this award as it underlines our commitment to growth, excellence, and value creation for our stakeholders, particularly in the current market condition. Our achievements have always been guided with strong leadership and a highly motivated team. This award recognition is a testament to that hard work, dedication, and contribution of all of our staff and our business partners in our journey towards building excellence. We would also like to take this opportunity to thank our customers and shareholders for their support and contribution to our achievements. Last but not least, we would like to congratulate our other fellow winners on your achievements and also extend our appreciation to Frost & Sullivan for establishing these excellence awards. Recognize and honor these outstanding achievements. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie, and congratulations to the UOA Group. For the next award, we'll hand you back to Cindy Gunn to do the honors of presenting. Over to you, Cindy, once again.
The award recipient has one of the most notable success stories in Malaysia's solar power industry, winning large-scale solar power projects and building strategic relationships with established financing firms and technology partners in the region to serve customers in Malaysia. The company's unrivaled project development expertise has strengthened its position as a trusted partner for clients in the country. Frost & Sullivan congratulates ERS Energy.
Congratulations to ERS. We'd like to now hand things over to Jonathan Khan, Managing Director, to receive the award and to say a few words. Over to you, Jonathan.
Thank you, Terence. Firstly, a big thanks to the organizers at Sullivan in making the awards 2020 happen. As we are in very challenging times for humanity, it's great to see us still being able to come together virtually to celebrate the best in the industry. But the biggest thanks has to go to the team in the entire ERS group of companies. If you guys are watching, none of this would have happened without your hard work and dedication in making things happen. From our humble days in a cozy Bangsa office to Sungai Besi, to Singapore, Indonesia, Sepang, Kedah, Vietnam, Philippines now. We were standing shoulder to shoulder when the going gets tough. We've gone through so much together, and I'm extremely proud and happy to be working with such a wonderful group of people. I would like to also express our sincere gratitude to our partners and suppliers. Massive thanks to all our customers for giving us an opportunity to serve you, and we will continue to strive to deliver our very, very best. Being conferred a prestigious award by Frost & Sullivan and we will always be thankful as we reflect on our achievements, but it will definitely drive us to excel better. Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan, and once again, a big congratulations to ERS. I'll hand things back to Cindy for her final award presentation. Cindy.
The last award that I'm presenting is called the Indonesia Data Center Services Provider of the Year. Recording remarkable success in Indonesia's fast-growing data center services market, this award recipient excels in aligning data center strategy to meet specific customer segments. Its strong propositions backed by continued investments in the region continues to strengthen its value for customers, enabling service provider to achieve notable financial success. Frost & Sullivan congratulates DCI Indonesia.
A big congratulations to DCI Indonesia. I'd like to invite JC Ghani, Sales and Marketing Director, to receive the award and to say a few words.
Thank you, Frost & Sullivan. Thank you, Cindy. Good evening, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here on behalf of the management and employees of DCI Indonesia. We are truly honored to be Indonesian Data Center Service Provider of the Year, elected by Frost & Sullivan. Since 7 years ago, we have been focusing on quality in providing the best services to our customer. Now, the digital age has come, and DCI is proud to be the leader in this industry. The result of our focus has contributed to our growth in Indonesia. DCI will continue to innovate and focus on operational and service excellence. Therefore, I dedicate this award to all our loyal customers and the hard work of our employees and also the contributors. We commit to provide the best data center with world-class infrastructure in Indonesia. Thank you.
Congratulations once again to DCI Indonesia, and thank you, Jessica. We're about to take you to Chennai, India, as you just saw, and what we're going to be showcasing to you there is just how we've indulged over the period of lockdowns that we've been having across the globe. Indulged in what, you might ask? Well, let's find out. I'll take you back to Chennai, India with Prerna Mohan, Director of Frost & Sullivan. Prerna.
Thank you, Terence, and greetings from Chennai. I remember that as a child, my dad would have cartoons taped in the US and sent for me here back in India. If only Netflix and Prime had been around in the 80s. These streaming platforms have revolutionized home entertainment and in one go put the movie, CD, video cassette, and even the television industry in jeopardy. Although it's often referred to in the context of disruption, I believe it has set in motion the true globalization of entertainment. Having passively altered viewer preferences to miniseries, limited dramas, and on-demand movies from all over the world, it's perfect for today's instant coffee generation. But it's not all about binging. This industry has also provided employment and a global platform to a host of entertainers, directors, producers, and all involved in this ecosystem, which was previously quite restricted. We give it less credit than it's due, though, especially in these trying times. So here is to a positive spin on Netflix and binge. Make it the finisher to boredom and anxiety, a walk down memory lane, a lesson in Spanish perhaps, and some much needed downtime with family. Thank you.
Thank you, Prerna. And yes, it is true. I'm also as guilty as everyone else of binge watching and indulging in series. So many I've lost count. But if you remember just how many you have watched during this period, please do kindly let us know in the comment section down below. Tell us what's your favorite series and why you enjoy watching that. Now, folks, it's time to head right back into the awards ceremony. And for that, we'll take you back to Chennai, India with Prerna, who will present the next award.
Thank you, Terence. It is my pleasure to announce the next award recipient, who is a multiple award recipient. The Thailand IoT Service Provider of the Year Award and the Thailand Data Center Competitive Strategy, Innovation and Leadership Award. The award recipient strengthened its IoT services portfolio across connectivity, platforms, and solutions. Verticalized IoT offerings augmented with GTM initiatives allowed it to achieve significant customer wins across the enterprise and public sector segments. The company also demonstrated a strong focus on data center services through its multi-location strategy. The emphasis on best-in-class certifications and standards combined with end-to-end services enabled it to create a robust competitive strategy. Frost & Sullivan congratulates Advanced Info Service.
Congratulations to Advanced Info Services. I'd like to now invite Asni Wipatawait, Head of Enterprise Product and International Services, to kindly receive the award and to say a few words. Asni.
I am very delighted and honored to be the recipient of Thailand IoT Service Provider of the Year Award and Thailand Data Center Competitive Strategy Innovation and Leadership Award, presented by Frost & Sullivan Best Practices. These trophies bring great pride to IIS for IoT and CSL for data center. a signature of our relentless pursuit to helping enterprise customers increase competitive productivity, efficiency, and business, as well as optimize costs using digital technology. Throughout these years, has been developing IoT technology for various verticals such as smart building, smart office, smart property, smart city, smart transportation, smart logistics, as well as horizontal IoT solutions applied across vertical industries. Our strength in IoT network technologies, from NB-IoT to 5G, coupled with our robust IoT platforms, variety of IoT devices, and ecosystem partners, creates capabilities that benefit not only enterprises, but also consumer, government, education sector, and Thailand as a whole. CSL state-of-the-art data center has been established with world-class partners featuring innovation, speed, maximum security, and experienced staff to make CSL one of the most highly regarded data centers in Thailand. Last but not least, on behalf of AIS, I would like to thank Frost & Sullivan Practices Awards for the precious recognition. AIS reassures that we will optimize digital technology to help return Thailand as quickly as possible. Thank you very much.
Congratulations once again to AIS. Thank you, Asni, for receiving the award. I'd now like to hand you back to Chennai, India with Prerna for the next award.
Right, the next award is the Asia Pacific Metal Detectable Nitrile Gloves for the Food Industry New Product Innovation Award. This award recipient leverages its long experience by continuously developing many innovative products in the nitrile glove segment, consistently surpassing the competition. Its ability to provide high-quality gloves in protecting food from contaminants and customized clients' needs has led to immense brand loyalty from its existing as well as new clients. Frost & Sullivan congratulates Smart Glove.
Congratulations to Smart Glove. I'd like to invite Phu Konpu, Executive Chairman, to now receive the award and to say a few words.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Lim. I'm delighted representing Mr. Phu, the Chairman of Smart Glove Holding, accepting the Frost & Sullivan Award. First off, thank Frost & Sullivan for once again recognizing Smart Glove through his Disney Award. From farm to factory to farm to factory, food products can encounter any health hazard during the journey through the supply chain. Small pieces of rubber glove that are easily missed by the naked eye can be impossible to be caught in a mass production. Find their way into food products during the manufacturing. This is one of the most common types of product recalls caused by such contamination. At the end of 2019, Smart Glove launched Asia Pacific's first ever metal detectable nitrile glove food industry to address this problem. The solution by a metal detectable nitrile glove is effective, detectable even at the smallest fragment of less than 5 mm3. Okay. This innovative product is the result of Smart Glove team's dedication, research, and innovative design which allow players of the food industry to ensure safety standards. Smart Glove will continue to present innovative solutions to the world. It is in its DNA that the market has come to associate Smart Glove with, and we are proud that the Frost & Sullivan has also continued to recognize us with this distinguished award, the third award in 3 years.
Thank you, Phu, and congratulations to Smart Glove. We'd also like to thank Prerna for presenting the awards from Chennai, India. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you're enjoying yourselves with us this evening as we continue to present the very first Frost & Sullivan Virtual Awards. We'll now like to invite the Asia Pacific Industrial Process Safety Systems Product Line Strategy Leadership Award recipient back online. HEMA is represented by Freedom Best. He is the Vice President of HEMA. We'd like to hand you over to Mr. Best.
Thank you, gentlemen. I'm extremely honored to receive the Asia Pacific Best Practice Award. It's a family business with a global presence, and we have been active in the safety market for around 50 years. We are the pioneer of smart safety. Today, we are the leading international provider of safety automation technologies for process industry, protecting people, asset, and environment. This is why we develop safety, deliver safety. HEMA is honest, gratefully we have received for our work. I sincerely thank each one of Frost & Sullivan's analysts for identifying HEMA for this leadership award. This wouldn't be happening without our hardworking Asia Pacific team, colleagues in the global organization, partners, and our customers. I proudly hold up this award as a mark of our achievement. We want to support our customers further to master the emerging challenges that arise from the digitalization. Stay safe, and thank you all.
Congratulations once again to HEMA, and thank you, Mr. Best, for coming back online with us. Now it's time for us to head all the way to Oxford, UK, where we have someone standing by to share with you what must have been a lifetime experience. He'll be speaking to you on Archbishop Desmond Tutu's Lifetime Achievement Award. Please help me welcome now Senior Partner Frost & Sullivan, Dorman Followill, all the way from Oxford, UK.
Thank you, Terrence. I wanted to share a highlight from our Global Best Practices program. In 2014, down in Cape Town, South Africa, our firm awarded a Lifetime Achievement Award in Innovation and Leadership to Archbishop Desmond Tutu. Our chairman, David Prickstad, flew down. He presented the award. The Archbishop came up, accepted the award. They both spoke for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then the Archbishop looked at me and said, should I come down? And I looked back at him as a guy heading the program, and I said, no, stay up there, keep talking. And for the next 45 minutes, he regaled the audience with stories of how he confronted and overcame the apartheid regime in South Africa with his disinvestment strategy, how he engaged with 3 American presidents in that process. And it was a magical moment. I will never forget that. And I wanted to share that so that each of our distinguished award-winning companies today can know that they are sharing the podium with some of the greatest innovators and leaders in the history of the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dorman. Certainly, it is a challenging time in the world today on many fronts, and reflecting back on Archbishop Desmond Tutu's struggle against apartheid would help us strike the right chords and move the conversations that are necessary in the right directions. It's now time for the 4th stage of the award ceremony, and on that note, I'd like to hand you back to Dorman to do the honors.
Thank you, Terrence. I'll be presenting the Malaysia Waste Management Company of the Year Award. A leader in the Malaysian waste management market, this award recipient has pioneered the country's first integrated recovery facility, using innovative technology to enable waste treatment and recovery. Besides exceptional customer services, the company is consistent in implementing programs for and creating environmental awareness. These initiatives exemplify industry leadership and commitment to upholding its mission alongside the government's aim to develop greater sustainability. Frost & Sullivan congratulates Alam Flora.
Congratulations to Alam Flora. I'd like to invite Yang Berbahagia, Dato' Haji Muhammad Zain bin Haji Hassan, Chief Executive Officer, to receive the award and to say a few words.
Thank you, Terence. Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to everyone. Thank you for honoring Alam Flora Siam Berhad with such a prestigious award in the Frost & Sullivan Best Practice Award for this category, which is 2020 Malaysia Waste Management Company of the Year for Asia Pacific. This achievement is even sweeter when we won this same award twice, back to back. I would also like to thank to all Malaysians and government of Malaysia for the trust and mandate given to us to serve you. In Alam Flora, we shall continue to play an active role in helping to steer the towards responsibility and sustainable development where environment and progress can for the benefit of all. In Alam Flora, we are also focusing on energy efficient technology equipment to ensure the best out of service. For the subsidiary of Alam Flora, DHAS, we are also offering an environmental solutions to all our customers, namely recovery center facility, plastic flakes facility, e-waste, as well as used cooking oil, the PRF taking care of all scheduled waste from the port. And let us work together for a common goal in preserving the environment, especially in meeting the 17 sustainability SDG set by the United Nations. Please be part of the solution and not the problem. Not the problem. Hard work brings perfection. Thank you to Alam Flora workers as your hard work that made what we are today. And this award a reality. We should continue to strive to give the best in terms of work commitment and together help create the future that we want. A safer and cleaner living environment for the future generation. Alam Flora strive for the nation and for the world. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Yang Berbahagia Dato', and congratulations once again to Alam Flora. I'll now hand you back to Dorman in the UK to present the next award. Dorman.
Thanks again, Terence. The next award is the Asia Pacific Lithium Titanium Oxide Battery Technology Innovation Award. As a key innovator in the Asia Pacific lithium-ion battery market, this company distinguishes itself through effective R&D capabilities and strong technology-focused affiliations. The recipient demonstrates a holistic approach toward the market, tapping into the potential of various verticals in the value chain, from component manufacturing to battery recycling. Frost & Sullivan congratulates Liron Lieb Power.
Congratulations to Liron. I'd like to invite its CEO, Goh Hak Wei, to kindly receive the award and to say a few words. Over to you, Mr. Goh.
Okay, thank you. We are honored to receive this award. As we know that the battery industry is a very competitive one with electric mobility and renewable energy especially, and is dominated by a few key major players. Therefore, being a battery company based in ASEAN, in Singapore, is going to be challenging. And no, we need to be different, to be unique. And that is why at Liron, we are continuously focusing on the research, development, design, and manufacturing of the next generation of battery, addressing issues especially on the safety, the battery, and the charging time. So, or LTO is one of them. And this is done together with our research lab and our various collaboration partners and research institutions. This award on recognizing our battery technology innovation will definitely affirm our team's work and the direction towards. Thank you.
Congratulations once again to Liron. And thank you, Dorman, for presenting these awards. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that many of us have different experiences, and we continue on this journey called life through many different paths. Some of us, through the course of the experiences we've had over the past 3 months, have embarked on new journeys. We've started cooking, we've started baking, and some of us have even started gardening. But here to tell us his own personal inspirational journey, spend time to develop key skills and reach new heights. Please welcome all the way from London, UK, Gary Jeffrey, Senior Partner, Frost & Sullivan.
Thank you, Terence. And from London, good evening to all of you at this virtual awards event tonight. Now, like my colleague Cindy, I like Lady Gaga, but what I love is to ride my bicycle. And in 2004, I bought a new bike, and there it is, my pride and joy. And when I bought it, I created a beautiful route around the English countryside. And my goal in 2004 was to complete that route, 36 miles, in under 2 hours. 3 years later, in 2007, I got close. I managed 2 hours and 30 seconds. So near, but yet so far. Now, ever since then, I have tried and tried and tried to beat my 2 hours in all sorts of weather. Here you can see a typical English winter. Now, I was never going to beat it on that day, but I tried. But, you know, I became slower with age, and I feared I would never reach my goal. And then this year came lockdown. I can now, I work from home, as you can see, and I can ride my bike nearly every day. And as a result, I feel healthy and happy and, crucially, fast. So, last week, I got on my bike, rode my route. It's the same bike, rode my route, and I completed the route in 1 hour and 59 minutes, 1 hour ahead of my target. It's taken me 17 years to reach this goal. And as you can see, I am delighted. Now, my lockdown message for you all at this time is to invest time developing your core skills. We heard earlier from the CEO of Aram Flora, and he said, hard work brings perfection. It's a similar message. Now, I'm not saying that my ride was perfect, but I met my goal. So to me, it makes sense. And finally, my other message is you're never too old. So thank you, Terence. Back to you.
Thank you, Gary. What an achievement. Congratulations to you, sir, personally. And it is now time to present the next batch of awards. On that note, we head back to London with Gary to kindly do the honors.
Thank you, Terence. I've had the pleasure of presenting to a multiple award recipient. For the Malaysia Home Air Purifier Product Line Strategy Leadership Award and the Malaysia Home Water Filter Customer Value Leadership Award. The recipient of these two awards is a promising participant in the Malaysian home appliances market. The company excels through its product quality and competitive differentiation in delivering significant customer value. Through rigorous R&D efforts, it offers exceptional air purifiers and water filters, catering to consumers' diverse needs, meeting the requirements of the healthy living concept. Frost & Sullivan congratulates Cuckoo International.
Congratulations to Cuckoo, and I'd like to invite Queenie Go, Chief Marketing Officer, to kindly say a few words and to receive the award.
Thank you so much, everyone. It is truly an honor to be recognized by Frost & Sullivan once again. This year, it's even more special for us because we are receiving 2 awards. For our water purifier category, we have been, this is our 4th time to win it. And for our air purifier, this is our 5th win. This award represents our passions in going beyond standards always to constantly craft exceptional experience, as well as to deliver in focused products. This can be seen with our ever-expanding product offerings and venture into new pillars, such as our recently launched Wonderlight brand, the beauty care brand, and Wonder Clean, our home care brand. Today, wins only a part of our journey in shaping a healthier living for all Malaysians, and we will continue doing so through our Cuckoo Healthy Home platform, staying true to our Beyond Standards promise. Thank you.
Thank you, Queenie, and congratulations once again to Cuckoo. I'll hand you back to London, UK with Gary for the next award presentation.
The next award is the Malaysia Energy Management Solutions New Product Innovation Award. With technology innovation as its passion, this award recipient's energy management solutions boast AI-powered analytics and real-time monitoring to offer users accurate insights on their energy usage. Smart, practical, and competitively priced, the company is well positioned to extend its winning run in the residential market to the commercial and industrial segments in the future. Frost & Sullivan congratulates Mayvi.
Congratulations once again to Mayvi. And on that note, I'd like to invite its CEO, Izam Ismail, to receive the award and to say a few words.
Thank you, Gary and Terence. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Mayvi, I'm extremely honored to receive such an important award. Thank you, Frost & Sullivan, for the evaluation efforts and recognition to our work in this field. As a young corporation, we always wanted to build innovative and life-changing products, which we knew it's going to take time. So receiving this award at this juncture is really unexpected. There's some very of it. A big thank you to Mayvi team that has been working very hard and tirelessly to develop such a great product. What an awesome team and great teamwork we have. And I hope this award would fuel more motivations to the team to producing good job and developing more innovative products. I'd like to give a special thank you to our chairman, Dr. Ahmad Jafar, who has been our biggest supporter and mentor in this great journey. And not to forget, thank you to our customers for trusting and choosing our products and solutions. Thank you very much.
Congratulations once again to Mayvi, and thank you, Encik Izam, for receiving the award. And on that note, we also want to say a big thank you to Gary for joining us all the way from London, UK, and presenting the awards. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're doing great because we are approaching the penultimate finale where we present the final award. Before that, we have a take on personal data as being the next game changer. So from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, please welcome Hazmi Yusof, Senior Vice President, Frost & Sullivan.
Thank you, Terence. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, data is very much pervasive in our lives, be it personal or work-related. You and I would be lost without Google Maps and Waze. However, the COVID-19 pandemic is pushing the adoption of the most powerful data of all, personal data. Personal data is the structured data of you, unique to you and only you. So imagine the level of insights it can offer an individual on a day-to-day basis when paired these data to artificial intelligence and machine learning. The COVID-19 pandemic has also created the need for government to deploy contact tracing accurately and at speed. As a country, Taiwan's success in containing and managing the pandemic lies in centralizing data of its people from various sources, from immigration and customs to health insurance and so on. So governments around the world is working on implementing digital identity. In the future, I would have a physical national ID, like the one I have right here, and a digital one. And biometric technology will be used to authenticate who we are and our activities in the digital world. As you all are already experiencing right now, the pandemic is also driving the adoption of digital in our lives. But the next level connectivity will happen when we are accountable for action online as we are in real life. Digital identity is key to enabling this through a process of authentication, and data generated would have a very high degree of trust, and that data is yours and yours alone. So Uber and Airbnb have shown that when there are accountability and trust, things happen. So on-demand, consumption-based, personalization are the three commonalities of a personal data-enabled business model and will be widely used in the near future. So personal data will change how we work, how companies do business, and how governments govern. That I thank you.
Thank you, Hazmi. Now, I know some anonymous keyboard warriors may not agree with you, but I'm sure the light bulbs are going on in the minds of all the business leaders around the world, now realizing that personal data is going to be the next big game changer. So with that, it is time for the final set of awards. And I'd like to hand things back to Hazmi to kindly do the honors and present these awards. Hazmi, over to you.
Thanks again, Terence. Now, for the first award I'm presenting is the Malaysia Smart Waste Solutions Company of the Year Award. With a strong commitment to providing integrated, smart solid waste solutions, and as part of its overarching smart city goals, this award recipient leverages cutting-edge technology solutions and exceptional customer service standards as catalysts for leading change in Malaysia's smart waste management industry. For the third consecutive year, Frost & Sullivan congratulates KDEB Waste Management Sdn Bhd.
Congratulations to KDEB Waste Management. And I'd like to invite Ramli Mohammad Tahir, Managing Director and Board Member, to kindly receive the award and to say a few words.
Thank you, thank you, Hazmi. Assalamualaikum and very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I want to extend my heartfelt thank you to Frost & Sullivan for inviting us to this virtual award ceremony. I am overwhelmed and humbled to accept this award for the third time in a row from Frost & Sullivan. My gratitude to Allah for all things and tremendous honor to accept the award on behalf of everyone at KDB Waste Management. This accomplishment is not something that I did alone, and there are many others who deserve to share in this award too. As such, I would like to extend my heartfelt thank you to Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Menteri Besar Selangor, Datuk Seri Amruddin bin Syahri, and the Selangor State Government for the continued support to KDB Waste Management. I would also like to thank all my board members, my fantastic management team, my whole staff, and everyone involved that make this happen. This year, it marks a successful completion of the taking over of all 12 in managing domestic waste collection as well as public cleansing in the whole Selangor. At KDB Waste Management, we are more than ready to offer our services in managing management in other states and also in Asia Pacific countries if required so. Several initiatives have been planned in the pipeline, which include to build a new waste-to-energy facility plant here in Selangor. And I will continue my efforts to make KDB Waste Management as a prominent waste management company and committed in promoting a cleaner, healthier environment, and look forward in providing an integrated solid waste management solution to the people of Selangor for years. Last but not least, thank you once again to Frost & Sullivan for this recognition. I hope that this recognition of our work can serve as an inspiration to others in this field. I'm humble and appreciative. Together, we keep Selangor clean. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramli Mohammad Tahir, and congratulations once again to KDEB Waste Management. For the penultimate final award of the evening, I'll hand you back to Hazmi to do the honors.
For the last award of the evening, it is the Asia Pacific Contract Research Organization Market Leadership. As a perennial leader in the Asia Pacific Contract Research Organization industry, this recipient has provided scientific and regulatory expertise to develop the best strategy to achieve clinical trial outcomes in the most time-efficient manner. So through comprehensive services and technologies, this company can support clients who do not have a presence in Australia, acting as a local sponsor for excellent patient access for inclusion in trials. Frost & Sullivan congratulates Avance Clinical.
Congratulations to Avance. I'd like to invite Yvonne Lungershausen, the CEO, to kindly receive the award and to say a few words. Yvonne.
Thank you. I'm delighted to accept the Frost & Sullivan Asia Pacific CRO Market Leadership Award on behalf of the Advanced Clinical team. In the announcement letter, Frost & Sullivan said that this award is a result of individuals making daily choices to believe in the organisation and contribute in a meaningful way towards the future. Honestly, I could not have put that better myself. The fabulous team at Advanced Clinical consistently deliver high-quality clinical research services as well as innovative study designs. But also, it's thanks to our biotech clients. We would not be where we are today without the support of those clients, and for that, we thank you as well. I also wish to thanks to Frost & Sullivan and their amazing team of analysts for the research that they have done on Advanced Clinical. For that, we are truly appreciative. The team here at Advanced Clinical is excited to continue to grow and expand this business and be a true market leader. So from all of us here at Advanced Clinical, a huge, huge thank you.
Congratulations to Yvonne and her team at Avance, and thank you, Hasmi, for presenting the final awards. Congratulations to all our award winners this evening. Check out the amazing fireworks we've got going on here. And that's just an expression of how we feel. We hope you guys are feeling the same way. No matter where you are in the world today, this is cause for celebration. So join us, have a party wherever you're at. And please do check out the recorded ceremony, which will be made available on all Frost & Sullivan's social media platforms. If you haven't done so already and you're watching us on YouTube, please do subscribe and smash that notification button. With this, the 2020 Frost & Sullivan Best Practices Awards has come to an end. We hope to see you guys real soon in the near future. Thank you for watching and have a great week ahead.